We're talking with Kathy Warrens. She is with the Octagon House and a local historian. And this month's display at the Conneaut Arts Center is a lot of historical photos, I guess we can say. And they're most of them are very long and
They're
panoramics. Okay. So where do they all come from?
Well, Conneaut should be proud because there was a panoramic photo craze in the country in the late 19th, early 20th centuries. And we had a man here by the name of William Amos Haines and his father, DeWalt Haines. And what they did is they had a studio on Broad Street. The house still stands, according to Andy Pachatko. We have a picture of it over there in the corner. Yeah, over there by the table. And it was really quite a chore to make a panoramic photo at first, because what they had to do is they would have to take regulation size photos and then splice them together so you get the unified effect.
Which everybody can do with their iPhones now.
That's right, but they couldn't do it then because they didn't have any iPhones. So for a while they just did it that way, and they even employed people, usually women, to splice them together. And I've even seen some of them that are colorized. So,
So that must have been a difficult thing to do, to get them right and make sure that like somebody's mouth wasn't,
right.
cockeyed or something.
Have you ever tried to line up something that has to be perfect?
Yes.
You have to try and try and try.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's how they started out. And Mr. Haines would go around to schools and churches in Conneaut. We have pictures of the Rotary Club picnic of 1925, and we have a picture of a Kiwanis Club picnic and some church Sunday school classes, that sort of thing. We don't have any school photos that are specifically panoramic. I think there are probably some lurking around Conneaut. I'm pretty sure there are. But I didn't have a chance to, to go around and try to find them. But anyway, he was content to stay in Conneaut for a while, but then he decided to expand his business. And he got married, and his wife, the long-suffering woman that she was, traveled around the country with him in a teardrop trailer. And the early
And this was in the 20s.
Yeah. Probably from about the end of the 19th century up until the 20s and 30s.
Okay.
And they travel all over the country. And what makes these extra interesting is that he took photos of institutions, colleges, and other places that were just starting. You get a historical picture of what they used to look like, not what they look like now.
Okay. So he took a bunch of pictures around Conneaut, and then when he kind of got tired of that, he went around the rest of the country.
But he left his studio here.
Okay.
He used his father. He would take pictures and then send the negatives back to his father, and in the studio.
Okay. Well, he would love to live now, right? Where you could just take the picture and then you could just email it to somebody?
I think he would be in photographer's heaven now.
I guess so. Where did you get all of the photos?
And let me
Oh,
finish
okay,
that,
sure.
if you don't mind.
Oh, no.
I don't want to interrupt the great Bob Lebs.
No.
What makes them unique, really, what makes them unique to Conneaut and something we should be very proud of is that he acquired an excellent reputation, and today, in 2026, they aren't obsolete because he contributed. He moved to California in his later years. In fact, he retired there and he's buried there. But the University of California, Riverside, has a gallery named after him. They have shows of his work. They have over 800 copies of his prints and photos, on their website and in their museum, and it's a regular collection.
Yeah.
People come from all over the country go to visit. And then if you look on the Library of Congress website, there's about 500 of them there.
Wow.
So, and I know, and I tended to be like that too when I first came. You kind of take them for granted, they're just photos sitting around. But when you look at their history and what they depict of history,
yes,
then they're really something to look at.
You kind of wonder what the people there, what they were doing at the time, and it's all of the pictures with people at picnics and they're all wearing their ties and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Well, if you look at some of the picnic pictures, it amazes me the way the children were dressed, because I think to myself, I wonder how they ever played tag or had any fun.
I
They had to
know.
wear these cumbersome clothes.
And in the summertime and it's warm and
Yeah.
so, can I ask my question now?
But sir, you can ask your
Okay,
question now.
where'd you get them all?
Well, when I came to the Octagon House, or even when I came to the Historical Museum, we had a lot of them just around, as part of the archives. So they got me curious because I wondered, where they came from. I think mostly donations. Some of them, Mr. Haines developed a stamp, to stamp the photos that he took. So I'm sure some of them came from his studio and were just handed down through families. Some were donations. Rick Benson donated quite a few of them. Rick Benson from Martha Benson's son.
Okay,
from
all right,
the
yeah,
farm.
yeah.
And other people donate them. Oh, I got an email from the library archivist at the Niagara Falls Public Library. She had about 7 or 8 of them that she wanted to know if we were interested in. So they're distributed all over the country, more or less.
Wow. So give me kind of a summary. We've got clubs and organizations, picnics. You've got businesses. You see the Hewlett's there from the dock company. And so what other kinds of pictures can people see that come to look at these?
Well, they can see what Conneaut used to look like. We have one. I was really nervous about trying to identify it because evidently off of Parrish Road there used to be a campground called Bluebell.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And we have a couple of those pictures. We have pictures of people doing Conneaut things. We have Conneaut bridges, of course.
Right.
A few of those. And then most of these are Conneaut scenes, but there are some that aren't. We have. He liked college campuses. There's one. Oh, it's right there. He used to go to college campuses and take pictures of the buildings. There are pictures from Galveston, Texas, of the Spanish architecture and some of the
Okay.
historical
All right,
places
yeah.
there. So he traveled all over the country. Yellowstone, Yosemite, the
And
falls.
how many pictures do you have up here?
Well, we brought over 38 of them. I haven't had a chance to walk around.
Oh,
and see
okay.
what's
All right,
missing
well.
and what isn't. But I thought it would be better to err on the side of too many than not.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's, so people can come see these all during the month.
Yes.
And anytime the art center's open, which is, I believe, 11 a.m. to 5:30, Tuesday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 to noon. And then I think anytime other stuff's going on, you can look at them. So it's very interesting.
I hope people come and look at them because they're so much a part of their history.
Right.
And as I think anyway, I'm sure there are many others lurking around in basements and
Sure.
all over, and we can.
Somebody is going to look at this and say, that's my great-grandmother or something like that.
Yes, because there's Conneaut people in them for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.